Well, last night I was gonna try and actually see if the tractor would move, and then I realized that I really had no way to shut the tractor off other than choking it. I really wanted some way to kill the ignition, so I decided I better figure out a way to wire up the magneto to the kill switch, and that way if I have any problems I can shut it down. And then also I ran out of fuel because I only had a little bit of fuel in my auxiliary tank there that I was running. So today I'm gonna rig up a fuel line to the original gas tank using one of the old lines that went from the carburetor over to the fuel pump that leaks. I'm gonna now take that line and reroute it directly to the bottom of the fuel tank and just use gravity feed. So I've got to change this fitting on this end here, because this fitting is the type that's got a flare on it to go on this little flared fitting here, and that's not what we've got here. This is the type that's got an insert and you need a little ferrule, which I was looking through my miscellaneous brass pieces and I've got one that size, so I'll be able to use that. So I'm going to cut this. This is the piece that went from the fuel pump to the fuel tank originally. I'm going to cut this off so I can get this nut off of here and use a new ferrule, and I'll be able to attach that all up. Alright, so now I've got my fuel line installed. No leaks. So that's one issue taken care of. Now I got to work on that kill switch. Last night I could tell it was smoking really bad, but I couldn't see the color of the smoke. And today I can see it's blue smoke. So it's burning oil. Now, could be that the engine's just really worn. Could be the valve guides. Could be the rings. But also because the engine was stuck, it could very well be a stuck rings. If it's stuck rings, working the engine hard and getting it up to temperature might actually break the spring. Still got good oil pressure. Temp gauge hasn't moved from that spot, so that might be broken, but she's a smoker. Woo! Well, I can't get the kill switch to work. Pretty sure this is the connection for it right here, but when I ground that out, nothing happens. It doesn't kill the engine. This is a bummer. That drive shaft is wobbling like crazy. It doesn't look right anyways. It looks like it was cobbled together from repair parts. The good news is where the shaft goes into the transmission's rock solid, so it's just the drive shaft, possibly where it attaches up to the clutch. That's a hazard and a half right there. Wouldn't want to be driving this thing with no long shoelaces untied. Tried adjusting this to bring the idle down. It didn't seem to make much difference, but it's kind of tight. I got to get a wrench on there. If I force the idle down low, that's not bad right there. If I force it all the way down to where this stop is set right now, it'll stall. It stalls right out there, so that idle setting might be too low. Good news is it restarts easy. Well, when the starter's not grinding on what's left of the teeth on that flywheel. Well, let's see ya. Might as well air up the tire. Well, sitting up on the broken seat. Gee, think I got a little play in the steering wheel? I noticed the reason for that is because when I turn this whole shaft is coming out. So if there was a retainer right there to hold that in, This looks like this was reworked. Anyways. Let's see, lift the blade. Push in the clutch and see what happens. Well, that sounds terrible. It doesn't seem like the clutch is disengaging. Wow. I wonder if the clutch is frozen. Well, it looks like I found out the problem with the clutch. The carrier here that the throw-up bearing is mounted on the front of slides up and down this spline shaft here. It was stuck. So I got some white lithium grease spray and sprayed it on the shaft, and now I can see it's actually moving. And if I actually get over here and I can see, can't move this, and then if I step on the clutch pedal, now disengages. So I think I'll restart it, see if I can't make this thing move. All right, let's see now. Whoa, what the hell that is? Huh. What the heck is that? That's not good. Damn. Right here. I never retightened the spark plugs. This was really loose, and I just noticed that it's blowing oil out of that cylinder. No, I shouldn't have left the spark plug loose, but on the other hand, wow. Wow. Look at the oil on that. Son of a gun.